Today we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and reviewing the Grave Grabber from Spirit Halloween 2022. Alright, we have here the Grave Grabber from Spirit Halloween 2022. I picked this up on Amazon right when this thing went live, and it actually was on Amazon like a day or so before Spirit put it live on the website. And I picked this up for $119 was the price on Amazon. I do believe now it is $139. And I had a gift card, so I used the gift card and I picked this up for $70. Now this guy will be an awesome addition to any graveyard. I know I do a really big graveyard myself, so I really wanted something to add into the graveyard. I needed more groundbreakers and he was the perfect fit. So I picked him up. I got him for 70 bucks. Let's open this up. Now inside you got your two arms, and behind me over here is the Cauldron Creeper, and these hands really remind me of the Cauldron Creeper, mainly because you can see the bones right here through the gauze or whatever they want to call whatever this is on his arms, but the hands really look like the Cauldron Creeper's hands. Looks pretty much identical. So we'll set those over there. Here we have his head. And again, we have the same mechanism as the Cauldron Creeper. And the head, same with the stuff on top of his head. Really looks like the Cauldron Creeper. Here we have his wire to his LED lights. But overall, the head and the mouth looks really cool. You can get in here and paint some of the teeth, which I'm going to do. Next, we have the main mechanism. It's just a big like Y shape. If you wanted to make this yourself, you easily could, as the welds on this thing are absolutely terrible. But we'll set that there. Sure all the wires are there. Next in the box is just his outfit. So we'll put that there. Then you have your directions and your adapter. So get the directions out. This is really quick and simple to set up, nothing too crazy. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the adapter now. First thing you're going to want to do is get his outfit. Now on the outside of the outfit, I do believe the outfit is labeled F, but there's a little circle right here in the center of it. That's going to be the bottom. That's where his sensor goes, because his sensor is located down here at the very bottom, and it's got a little Velcro circle around that. So basically you just line this up. See if you can find a good grip. And line it up with the armholes in the sleeves. This stuff out of the way. It's kind of a tight fit, but it fits on here really tight. And then you're going to want to center it all up. Go. You don't want to Velcro this. You're gonna have to get down inside there, inside this hole in the top here, because next is his head. The bottom has the typical push button, and then also at the very bottom there is a little like pin. You're gonna need to take that off, set that aside. Go ahead. And this is where you need to slide back the shirt. Snap the head in. And down inside, it's going to be easier to reach from the back. There is a little lever inside with a circle in it. You need to put that over top and put the pin in it, which is kind of a pain in the butt to do, considering now that his shirt's on and it's kind of in your way. But it just slides on, and then the pin goes back in, holds it in place. Now feed the wire down through, and you can pick him up, and the wire hooks up. It is purple to purple, so it hooks up down here on the very bottom on the left hand side of him, purple to purple. Now you can pull the shirt down, and now you can Velcro the sensor ring. It's got a very good sensor, I will give it that. So next, now that he's all plugged in, roll the sleeve back, and your left hand is labeled D. Slide that in the 2 holes. It's got your cheap little foam, but you could add some pool noodles in here. And then it has the little Velcro piece. Same thing over here on the right hand side. Slide this back, expose the 2 little holes. This is labeled E, which is his right hand. Slide that in, pull it up to the Velcro, stick it on there. You can throw this cheesecloth however you want, and that's it. That's your entire setup. It's really easy to set him up. There's not much to him. You can also pose the arms, but you can Velcro the side up. For right now I'm not going to, but I'm going to plug him in and turn him on and show you what he does. I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts and review of this guy. Honestly, his $140 price point, not worth it. Not worth it at all. He is really cool, will be a great addition to a graveyard. But he's supposed to look like he's coming out of the grave, as he's a grave grabber coming out of the grave. But it doesn't explain the extremely long, so if he's supposed to be coming up out of the grave, why do we have such a long torso to him? It doesn't really make sense. In his back, I guess, looks kind of weird the way his head's popping up. But if you add some dirt around here, it would look alright. And especially at night, if you used the right lighting, like a green light on him or some kind of contrasting light, it would look really cool at night with him. The audio isn't that great. It is a very, very small sound box here. So there's no real good sound effects for it. It's not very loud. And honestly, the motor is just a little reindeer motor spinning around with 2 bars that just make the guy do this. That's it. So you could easily make something like this out of PVC and save yourself $140. Obviously you won't have the cool looking head, but you could get you a dollar store head and some hands on Amazon and make the same thing and save you like $100. For $70, the price I paid, I think he's worth $70. I will give it 70, 50 to $70. I would say he's worth that price range, but he is not worth $140. I mean, it's the top of him is just a piece of plastic with some zip ties over the cage, which his main mech is covered up by, and then just has the control box mounted on the back, and that's it. But I do like the sculpt of the hands and how that is. He looks like the Cauldron Creeper. I do like the motion of the head, how the head tilts up and the eyes light up green. Like I said, if you added some green light to him or some other color light to him, I think it would look really good at night. But for me, my trick or treat is during the daytime. So the lighting at nighttime is not going to work for me because I'm not going to have him outside at night. So yeah, I'm not going to have to deal with lighting, but you could accent this really cool with some different lighting. Like I said, the sensor is very good. It's really touchy. It'll pick up the smallest amount of movement, and that's really good. I do like the LED green eyes. His clothing is alright. It's just kind of some padded foam right here on top, which I don't understand why they padded the foam. I guess to give him some kind of textured body. I don't know. But they give him the foam in the arm here, which isn't enough, and then they do nothing right here where the mechanism is. So we'll have to figure out a way to do something there without hindering the whole functionality of them, just to make it look a little better. And then I'll add some leaves and dirt and stuff around there, but try to keep the sensor hole open. But overall, I do like him. He is really cool. He's just not worth $140 to me. He will be a great addition to the graveyard. I just wish his audio was a little louder and had like a deeper tone to it. But you could wire up some different speakers to it if you wanted to. You don't have to. I think he'll be alright. I just wish it was a little deeper tone and not so tinny sounding is what it really sounds like. A tinny, high pitch. It just sounds kind of awkward. He will be going in my graveyard. I think he's going to be an awesome addition just because I need some groundbreakers, and we haven't seen something like this from Spirit in a few years. I know he came out last year, and he came out this year again as a returning prop for the 2022 season. So he will be out in my graveyard. I'm pretty happy I did purchase him though, and I got him at a great price point, and even cheaper than what a $50 gift card would have got me, 2 days later. Because 2 days later I bought him, and then 2 days later they raised the price $20 more. So $140 price point, don't think it's worth it. If you can get it cheaper or use a coupon, do that. So if you like Halloween content, unboxings, yard haunt setups, and all things Halloween, be sure to click on the videos popping up at the top of your screen. Until next time, my name is Jordan. Thanks for watching.